spooky friends. Welcome back to our home. This is number 3 tour, the dining room today. I'm not gonna attempt to do the kitchen. I've spent all day just trying to get the table ready. It's a fun tablecloth. I've had it for quite a while and I don't think I've used it for Halloween. I got to thinking maybe that would really be fun. It would certainly make these ghost candle holders stand out. I have shown you these in a former Halloween video where I put them on the table. I don't think I had anything in the center like a pumpkin like this. This is the only jack-o'-lantern we have that's got a little tiny ghost on the side. It's so textured and it's quite a light color orange. So I thought that would be good enough for a little more of a taller centerpiece. I really get a kick out of these. And this one down here, little pieces of candy corn might fit in there, but I think it's meant for a candle. And I spent a long time this morning figuring out all of the tea lights that would work in some of these things. I decided to use all of our ghost collection out here this time. I think I've had a mixture of things in the past as I found more and more sweet little Taiwan pieces and that. I had them mixed in with little scarecrows in the past because I just didn't really have enough to go around on all these little shelves. But now I've got enough ghosts, so it worked out very well. And there's pumpkins mostly in the Hutch. On this end of the top of the hutch are 2 of the cutest little gourds that Marla did. They're not marked by her because it was pretty hard to do that, but I was just thrilled that Donna Rainwater sent these to us. They are, I think, the cutest things that I have when it comes to anything that looks like a pumpkin. Absolutely adorable. Nice work. Now, I went nuts over these. Oh, they're so cute. Good size little girl and boy out trick-or-treating. I will attempt to get the clip of me finding them at the Salvation Army near our home. We were going to put out a video a long time ago of these 2 and some other things that I found there, but we were using microphones. We're going to try to use a little individual clip-on microphones, and I was so disappointed. We started out with it and then we quit when we replayed it. It's just too echoey. It's something that we'll have to really work on. We just don't know what to do. Try to buy another pair. We see people that sound really great, and we try to look at their microphones, zoom in on their mics to see what they have. So I don't know if we'll ever do that. It's just kind of weird. I don't think I have her with polka dot gloves. I think I have this one.
These are...
Oh, wow. Look at
they're $4.
those.
$4 each.
Oh, but look at them. They're bigger. Oh my goodness. These are done so sweet. Oh, those are adorable. I gotta get those. Oh my goodness. Oh, those are so cute. Look at that. Oh, that's so cute.
Well, I'm gonna run and get a card, okay?
Thank you, thank you. Right. Don't talk when you're over there, because it gets in the video with all the other noise. You know, that's the problem. When I'm recording, all of the noise from where you're going ends up in my video. So you either have to shut your mic off, or I'll have to shut my video off here. Okay?
I'll shut my mic off.
No, I'll just shut the video off, and we gotta control that better. So
well, we're just experimenting right now.
Yes, I know we're experimenting, but I'm gonna shut this off until he gets back with the cart. They're adorable. Look at this, cute. Bell. Expensive though, I think, for a little bell, but $3.99. Oh, I love those. I'm gonna get those. But look at this hobbyist piece too. Also $3.99. I don't know if you could get a tea light in there. It's kind of a problem. It's rough if you can't do that. It's not fun. You just have to keep him the way he is. What's on the back? Another face. Yeah, it is very cute, but I don't know. But I want these, Norm. Oh yes, that is adorable.
All right. You getting this guy too?
Yes, of course. Yes.
All right.
And should we? I don't know. I mean, that's another $6.
I'm gonna set this back up here for now.
They're very sweet, but I can't say they're my favorite. I never put out the whole video at that Salvation Army. I just said, oh, forget it. I was not happy, but I was thrilled at these two. So cute. And I don't know if somebody signed them. I don't see anything. No. Isn't that odd? There's just nothing on the bottoms. But what beautiful work. That's a lot of work. This little guy, he's just so cute. Boo. Yeah, there's just no signature. You know, so I could maybe tell you a date that was done. And this little jack-o'-lantern, I have quite a few of these that I assume are hobbyists because there's so many of them and they're in different shades of orange. And I have them in the living room. But this is the only one, practically, that I could squeeze a little votive in it. They all are cut out, die cut like that. But you just can't find battery votives to put in there. Battery tea lights, I'm sorry, I keep saying votives. Old habit. Now these, I don't know where I found these, but they are also just adorable. Crackpots. Yeah, I hate to turn the light on the camera. I'm hoping that you will be happy just to see the same natural daylight that I have coming in from our patio door here, and a little bit of light in the kitchen. I think they are so sweet. Now on this half, I found this whole family just recently. You saw in a video they were only $1 each. That is the cheapest I've ever paid for these hobbyist little people, pumpkin people. They were at the Wyoming Family Pathways not too long ago. I just think they're so funny. And Marla also had painted these. I've got tea light inside of them. They are not die cut, but they're lit up with their eyes nicely. And I got one over there too. I also received 2 of these and several other large vases They are, I assume, meant to be vases because they didn't have tops, and they just are a large, really funny jack-o'-lantern. Well, I don't know if I should call it a jack-o'-lantern. Just a funny pumpkin. I think of a jack-o'-lantern, of course, as cut out, typically. Now, the two scarecrows in the back, it took me years to find the second one. The second one is over on the other half, and he is in a different pose. I have shared these with you many years now, starting out with just the one, until I was thrilled to find the other one. So thank you again, Donna, for this adorable set. I have one on each side. You know how much I like pairs of things. It's just wonderful. And Marla also did the set of ghosts. So I have one on each side also. They have a little lid that's the top of the pumpkin that fits on there. I left it off, of course, so we could have a tea light in there. And my sister gave me one of these, and I was thrilled because I had one already. It's so artsy. I just love it. Instead of having it for Thanksgiving decor, I've kept it in the Halloween decor, even though it didn't have a face, because of the black splatter on it. There's the other one. Yeah, they are really cool. So I was thrilled when she found one of them for me. So then I had two. Now there's 4 of these, 2 on each side. Again, Marla did those. She did a wonderful job. And thank you again, Donna, for so many of those. There was 1, 2, downstairs in the little shadow box downstairs that I just showed you. So I had 6 of them from Donna. They are so funny. And this I found somewhere. It's so cute. I'm glad that it is open enough in back, which I'm never crazy about a wide open back on these, but if that's the only way in these small pieces that you can get a little tea light in there, that's fine. That is a real cutie. Yeah, don't remember if that was new last year, I think. So I'll move over to this one, get the glass out of the way. So there's the other little open candle holder from Marla and Donna, and this is Odd Ones that I keep seeing these all the time at the Goodwill and other thrift stores that we go to. The one on the right is quite light colored. It is, I think, I'm wondering if that's the same identical mold as the one on the left. Probably. Just a bigger bow and bigger eyelashes. Well, this one doesn't have any eyelashes, so that's kind of nice in a way. Looks like a mom and two little girls, huh? Yeah, these 2 on the left are colored the same, but this is fun because it's so bright. So there's the other scarecrow in the back, and his hand is up. The other one has his feet spread out, his shoes showing, his arms down. This one, he's got one hand on one knee and saying hello, I think, with the other one. They are beautiful porcelain. I was very happy to find both of those. I just love how white they are. Really, really shiny, beautiful porcelain. The votives, the tea lights are very hard to fit in them. Very frustrating. And there's the other splatter pumpkin and the nice little sweet little ghost. Again, this ghost has a bow on its head, so that's the girl, and the other one is the guy with no bow. And this is another sweet ceramic little jack-o'-lantern with beautiful vine and leaves on it. There's not many that come like that, so I was very, very happy to find that. Oh, I'd say several years ago now. Boy, that wind is really creaking the door. So down on this shelf, I just looked for little tiny things that would fit in that very small space. So that little guy lying down works. And the tiny pumpkin over there that is not open, just a solid, cute little pumpkin. That one with the bow on its neck goes with this guy over here that is stretching. They're both very sleepy ghosts. Such a cute set, and they are very heavy. Very, very heavy. This is salt and pepper, I think from Target a few years ago. I love it. It's more round, whereas this one that matches it, the set, is a taller one. So that taller one just didn't fit up here. So he's down here with another ghost that is a votive and easy to put a tea light in him. I've shown him for several years now. A very early find. It's a nice porcelain, heavy piece, shiny. This one is a little flatter looking and a little drabber, and I can't get a tea light underneath it. Sadly, can't get a tea light in this guy either. This is so cute. I've had it for many, many years. Very hobbyist looking. I love that. And I have shared over the years the beaded pumpkins that I've found. The double one is really cool, put together with safety pins. And I can get a tea light underneath that, thankfully. But the other one is a styrofoam ball, and it's all, the beads are all put on with pins. I can certainly light that up for you so you can see it better. Even a cute stem that is made with amber beads. I really enjoy the beaded pumpkins I've found. There's a third one in the living room. Yeah. So that is a funny little candle ghost down there in a very tiny little ceramic piece. Really, really little guy. Ghost a ghost on top of the pumpkin. And I used my ceramic baskets again and put some of the fun fall bright and drab or same type of foliage in there. I like to mix them. The bright up here, you can see how bright that is. I did not mix the drabber pieces that I had also purchased, at least a couple years ago now. And that is also a good size ghost candle down there. So that's it for the Hutch inside. Let's go just to the corner to finish. I found that adorable little trick-or-treat pumpkin quite a few years ago. I've always really liked it. I know it was newer, but I think it's very fun. I like black pumpkins too. So this guy, I wonder if he was new last year. That was very nice to find. I think I found him at the Goodwill. Kind of surprising if I did, but I don't typically go to antique malls looking for Halloween stuff. I've never found it necessary because there's so much in the thrift stores. This might have been from Legacy Thrift. They have wonderful things. So I am able to put 2 tea lights, battery tea lights under that in order to get it brighter way up that high in him. It would show up obviously in much darker lighting. I thought it would be fun to put a battery tea light in there. Looks like I didn't get it in there real straight, sorry. But it does reflect a little bit up here. I could have even snuck some underneath that white bowl. I just love taking the bowls that I have collected, very open, lacy ones. I just love them. I have like 4 or 5. And the middle one is missing over there. That's where I tend to display them. But for this fun cookie jar that I did find at the Goodwill, that was shocking, really shocking. Nope, did not buy that online, did not buy that in a store. I'm not sure who made it. I probably identified it several years ago. I love to bring it out every Halloween. It's the only Halloween cookie jar we have, and it turned out to be an extremely fun one. Very vintage looking style. So it was great to prop him up with that white bowl. Fits just perfect, and I'm pretty sure I did it last year too. I had those candles and lucite candle holders out on the table for my fall video, but I didn't want to put them away. I thought I might as well just leave them here on this cart. I think this is a new find. He is so cute with those 2 silly jack-o'-lanterns. It was very easy to get a tea light in the back of this. It is a little more of a flat finish, and they did stain him a little bit, so he's not white like many of the shiny ones are, but I was really happy to find that. Quite a nice size one. Just right for one of those little shelves. And these 3 I've shared before. The one in the middle is a bell. I've been happy when I find ghosts like this at the thrift stores, and I think one or both of the side ones I may have shown you this year in thrifting videos and said I have some like that, so I didn't buy them. Yeah, I think it was actually a pair. I recognize them by their funny, simple eyes or their tongue sticking out. That's kind of pink. They're probably Taiwan pieces. I don't remember. But yeah, I didn't want to buy more. It wasn't necessary. I need to be as picky as I can when I'm at the thrift stores. Now, these 2 are similar in their idea of a little jack-o'-lantern head. I love that look, especially when the pumpkin head is so cute, so sweet. So that one, I think this one too. I've had Norm spraying these flat ones. Even the one in the middle was very flat finish. I've had him spraying them with the Krylon clear coat, and he probably has gloss. You may be able to buy semi-gloss, which I would have been happy enough with, but I just love them because so many of them, like these 3, were shiny ceramic. So I do, move them around quite a bit before I'm happy, and I end up with dull ones being with shiny ones. I just think it's nicer too because it's going to keep them clean. It's going to keep their paint on. I've had bad experiences with trying to wash some of these that are flat and the paint starts coming off. Oh boy, that's a little upsetting. So then I gotta fix them up again, try to touch them up. Like what happened with a scarecrow this year. It was a big size scarecrow, and I more and dipped it in the water and the paint started loosening up. Now these are all, well, did he spray that last year? No, because that ghost was shiny. I think the pumpkin part wasn't. That's what's really odd. This one I think is newer. I maybe didn't have that spooky little guy in the back there on the left. He may be new this year. I just can't recall. But I did find these two baby ones last year. They're very silly, very tiny. I think I'll move this one a little bit better so you can see its face. Peek through the metal here. Ooh, focus. Yeah, now those I think I found in an antique shop. Yeah, I just don't recall for sure, but. And then I had one of these that was shiny, and I think one that was similar, but it was flat. But I think he had an orange bow too. So I do have two of those. The other one is downstairs in the little narrow shadow box. Shallow shadow box. Isn't that cute though? Yeah, that's a very fun one. I just love the texture on the jack-o'-lantern. Down here is a couple more. This is a bell. Maybe this one over here wasn't the bell. I think this was, oh, I should have lit him up. Yeah, I'll have to go get a light. Nope, that wasn't the bell. It was this little guy that's the bell. He's a little spookier. This is very silly. I don't think I've seen that one again. And these are fun. These two on the right and left, now again, they are similar. I guess maybe, yeah, they actually could be, okay, they're an identical mold. But look how different they were done. I'm going to put the light on. You might be able to see. A little bit different color orange. Yeah. I could put little lights, white dots in the guy on the right, and then they would look more the same. Yeah, they're pretty cute. Sometimes, see, this one was shaded, so there's more dark lines in his creases and fingers, whereas they did not do that to that one. Yeah, that's some of the difference too. I was quite thrilled to find this. This is probably another party light item. Really fancy. Beautifully made. A lot of texture. You can tell it's just a lot better piece. And this guy I was happy to find. I thought it was pretty cute, but even though he's die cut, I can't get any light in him. No, doesn't make sense. There's no hole for that, and the back is solid, so nope. Sorry, buddy, I can't light you up. but I love it. Here's another silly one. They are cute. Now this guy I like, but oh boy, the house is just creaking. Ugh. Let me show you. Oh, it stops every time I every time I try to get over here with the camera. Oh, well, there you go. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't want to be outdoors. Yeah. Oh, you hear that? It's our door getting pushed. That is crazy, isn't it? Yep. Okay, back to this guy. I liked him, but I didn't like his teeth. Would you believe his teeth were sharper than that? Norm did his best to try to grind off the points. I didn't want him so pointed, and they still look pointed to me. Yeah, he tried. I didn't really want him to look that mean. No, I didn't want him to be that scary. And this guy's pretty scary too. But it's it could be a character from a movie, a Halloween movie. I don't know. Do you think that's part of a bunch of Casper characters? I don't know. I know this is a Casper piece. I found this a couple... Oh, man, it's noisy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, whoa. I try to get over here as fast as I can. They're so quick, the big Gus. Wow. It's so fun watching them. I know I take way too much video of these. I can't help it. Yep, I was thrilled to find this and another very big spooky tree at Legacy Thrift last year, I think. This one is ceramic. The other big spooky tree is not in this video, but it is a resin type. So this one is older, being Casper. And I had to repair it. His thumb on your left was broken. Right there. So I put some glue on it to soften it up a little bit, and then I painted it. But it was kind of a beigey tree, more brown. And I wanted to make it more grayish brown, so I just lightly brushed gray here and there on top of the brown tree. I really like it, and I'm glad that I can get a tea light in him. This one's very cute, and Norm just spray painted it for me. It was a very shaded, dirty white, shaded with gray. And it was flat. It's a hobbyist piece, and I'm going to put the light on. Maybe you can see. I painted the mouth because it was white. Everything was white. So I wanted a little color on the mouth, and I put the yellow highlights on the jack-o'-lantern. And I don't think I can get any light. Now, see, it's too small, believe it or not. May not seem like it would be, but it is. You cannot get a battery tea light in that. I don't understand why they're made with open eyes and jack-o'-lantern face, sometimes the mouth, but you can't get anything in there to light them up. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know if you can see that he's still, I tried putting more white paint on him lightly. I didn't want to make it really heavy, but it helped. And then Norm sprayed it with the gloss. I think it matches better. And this I found a couple years ago. I think we need the light off again. On and off and on and off with the light. This looks better without it. It's a very fun ceramic piece that I thought was adorable, because I do, when I make an arrangement of things, he's not in an arrangement right now, but when I do, I've used him like in the middle of the shadow box for height, when I've had all our ghosts out on a shadow box in the living room. So that was a very nice piece to be able to have for that. Isn't this so cute? That is just really neat. I appreciate that it's a painting. Really, really cute. Oh, so cute. My sister loves that. She loves black cats. And a couple little more of the blow molds. Now these guys down here, I had one of these years ago. I got it in the living room. This is a second one I found. He is a little different the way he's been painted. But this guy's new for me. I don't think I showed him last year. I don't know. And that would be very difficult to fit something in him. But they're not open anyway. They aren't even meant to have votives in them. This guy, see, this is a really tiny bowl that I thought would help lift up this also Casper piece that I found, I think at the same time in the same video at Legacy Thrift. I can't get a little tea light in him either. I don't like that bright of a light in there. White looks terrible. So Norm had a plug-in one that I could reach a shut-off cord back behind the TV there, because it's plugged in way down there. On the up against the wall is where the outlet is. So Norm just bought some new cords. He got white ones and he got black ones for his window. And the white ones came with white lights and the black ones came with orange lights. So that was nice. Got them on Amazon. So I'm using one of those black cords with a orange bulb in it. I just think it's kind of lit up too much for me, what I'm seeing, but I hope you get a kick out of seeing that little statue too. Is just adorable, and I was very fortunate to find it. I like it propped up like that to get out of the way of the other two. I don't have much space on this end of this cabinet to put much of anything and overlap them, so that worked out very well. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as the other ones. I have a little message for you at the end here too, so let's go back to the kitchen table. Well, it is now 4:30 and time for me to get our dinner heated up. I wanted to explain again, even though I wrote a note on our last video, I don't know how on earth I ended up doubling up right in the middle of our video where it was the upstairs shelf, way up there. That tiny little shelf with all the little cats and dogs on it. I worked so hard on it all week. How could I not see that I had a duplicate section there is beyond me. And Norm usually tries to watch all my videos, to critique them, catch any mistakes. Our friend Gareth in London is the one who sent me an Instagram, and I didn't see it for hours. So we ended up losing 600 views and many comments that I will not get back for any credit because I had to make it unlisted. I could have left it in there and just tried to get a note at the bottom, a comment that I would have pinned like I did on the new one. A lot of people might not see that. They may not read the comments at all. So, anyways, that was very frustrating to say the least to me. But yes, please give me a holler right away if you think I did something goofy and it didn't mean for it to be that way. I would love your help if you would just be brave and say, Peggy, did you really mean to do that? I won't be upset. I will really appreciate it. We again hope that you are having fun with your Halloween decor, and we hope that you stay very healthy and enjoy your fall season. Bye for now from both Norm and I. We appreciate you all so much.